Good morning. Today is January 16th, 2025. Welcome to another edition of Legal Grounds Morning Cup. I'm your host, Texas consumer and real estate attorney Benjamin Sanchez. In today's episode, I'll give you one tip that can greatly help you if you have a construction project on your home, whether it's a remodel or a repair. So stay tuned for another edition of Morning Cup. As a consumer and a real estate attorney, I often have clients that have issues with various residential construction projects, whether it's a repair after a flood, whether it's getting a pool changed, whether it's a remodel, or even a new build. There are lots of things that can go wrong when you have residential construction. And so there are lots of things that I can teach on that, but I like to keep these morning cups short and to the point. So I'll probably be doing several of these tips on this kind of case throughout this series. But the first tip I have for you is simply this: do not go with the first company that gives you an estimate. Please, please, please get two or three opinions, because the problem is that, especially when you have a repair job and especially after a natural disaster, you want to get that work done as quickly as possible. You want to get back to your normal life. I understand the sentiment. However, that is when you're most vulnerable to make a bad decision. That is when the scammers and people who prey upon the weak are out there. If you go with the first uh, person or company that gives you an estimate for your residential construction project, you're almost certainly bound to have issues. Why is that? Because you don't know if the price is too high or too low. You don't know if the scope of the project is too much. When you have a massive opinion from, let's say, a doctor, if you're some doctor were to diagnose you with cancer and say that we need to go in and do this massive remedy right away, you might want to get a second opinion on that issue, right? Your home is no different. Your home is your sanctuary. Your home is where you live. And if you're uncomfortable in your home, if you make a bad decision regarding your project, that is where you live, and that is what you will see every day, and that will eat at your mind. So, again, the best thing that you can do is go out and be patient and get two, if not preferably three different estimates that can give you the scope of the project and the price of the project. Remember, scope and price on each estimate. That way you'll know, generally understand if someone's way outside the norm and giving you too much work that doesn't need to be done, or the price is too high, right? And if someone is really lowballing or really undercutting the scope or the price, then they may not be experienced enough to really provide the kind of service that you need. So I hope you understand, get a second or third estimate when you're doing a residential construction project from the very beginning. Be patient, and that will give you so much better relief and give you peace of mind, because you'll know that the project, hopefully, is done right. Obviously, if not, you can always come to Sanchez Law Firm. We handle these kind of claims all the time. In Texas, these claims are handled under the Residential Construction Liability Act. That is RCLA for short. But hopefully you take my advice, and if you have to come in, at least you knew that you had done the right thing from the very beginning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a good morning.